Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala Sayyidina Muhammadin Khatamil Anbiya'i wal Mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Mr. Chairman, distinguished Prime Minister of Nepal, Excellencies, Honorable Ministers, the Secretary General, distinguished observers, delegates, ladies and gentlemen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We have come from the shores of the lowest lying countries in the region to the highest peaks and the most beautiful valleys. I must commend Your Excellency, Mr. Koirala, Prime Minister of Nepal, SAARC's new chairman, for the excellent arrangements made for us. I would also like to extend my heartfelt congratulations to His Excellency, Mr. Arjun Bahadur Thapa, on his assumption of office as Secretary General of our association. Excellencies, during a recent chairmanship, the Maldives took a keen interest in institutional reform of the organization. We sought to make SAARC more relevant, goal-oriented, and result-based. We listened to the often heard saying that SAARC was very efficient in having meetings regarding every aspect of South Asia, but less effective in delivery than perhaps we had hoped to be. We wanted SAARC to move towards regional resilience, to make SAARC an organization that gives the people of this region a collective and common identity, one that made South Asians proud. I congratulate you, the member states, and the ever so diligent Secretariat on delivering reforms that are necessary and imperative. Excellencies, our engagement with other regions and countries has been revitalized. I have no doubt that there is indeed much scope for further strengthening such ties. We live in a globalized world where inter-regional relations matter. We need to focus on international regionalization. But we also need to focus on building our relationship with other countries that are keen to work with us. Dialogue partners are interested in the advantages that our innovative, creative and youthful populations can offer. And it will only be to our mutual benefit to engage with partners as a group rather than individually. Mr. Chairman, Excellencies, the chosen theme for this summit, deeper integration for peace and prosperity, encapsulates some of the core values and stated objectives of our organization. This region accounts for 1/4 of the world's humanity. Yet as a region, we hold limited sway, have limited say, and we have not been heard enough in the power rooms of the world. The vision of our founders was clear. It was grounded on the cherished bonds of shared civilization, common history and culture, on the genuine desire to build relations between us, on the sacred premise that regional cooperation is mutually beneficial, desirable, and indeed necessary. There is no doubt that the 21st century is indeed the century of Asia. Ours is a region within Asia that holds the most advantages in both human and natural resources to benefit from global undercurrents. I firmly believe that trade and commerce hold the key to the future prosperity of our people and for peace within our region. SAARC must attune itself to the realities of the day and seize the opportunities that are presented to us. We must not be left behind. Excellencies, 30 years after the inception of SAARC, how far have we managed to come towards realizing the dream of our founding fathers? SAARC has managed to hold countless meetings. It has expanded into many fields, many services, and many issues. It has contributed to building confidence and trust among top leaders of our nations. But let's take a step back. Let's review our progress and the way ahead. Let's rethink our priorities, our goals, the ultimate vision of what we want SAARC to be. The last time we were here in Kathmandu was at the dawn of the new millennium. At that meeting, we concentrated in a big way on the realization of the Millennium Development Goals, in the hope of realizing poverty eradication around the region. 12 years later, we are here again, at the cusp of the post-2015 development agenda, and yet again, we shall renew our commitment to end poverty across the region. One such avenue to deepen our integration to realize poverty alleviation is trade. Commerce underscores good neighborly relations, unlocks the doors to each other's communities. Trade fosters mutual understanding and benefits, moving entire communities from poverty to prosperity. If trade holds the answer to tackling poverty, eliminating barriers to trade is its linchpin. Without mutual trust, trade can never foster. And without trade, without commerce, we cannot improve the lives of our people. Mr. Chairman, Excellencies, the true potential of the region may be unlocked, and the relations between us deepen through innovation, drive, and most importantly, leadership. Regional growth and prosperity most certainly requires the contribution, cooperation, and commitment of all states within the region. Yet, given the geographical, economic, and political complexities, it is natural that some states will take the lead role and steer the region on an upward developmental trajectory. We are particularly encouraged by the example set by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. We are inspired, Excellency, by your various initiatives in this short period of time towards strengthening regional relationships, including the neighborhood first policy. These are steps in the right direction, a signal of the renewed activism with which India is facing SAARC. Excellencies, as a region, SAARC has the right and surely the might to make it one of the most powerful regions in the world. Yet we continue to be led rather than lead. Even when we continue to progress and bring development to our countries, poverty and destitution remain rampant. Despite our share of global population, we have no collective voice. Our region will be one of the most affected by climate change, yet we continue to be complacent in taking action as a group. We continue to leave climate change on the back burner. The Maldives, as the next chair of IOCIS, will be looking to our friends to support during crucial years ahead. I ask you, should we not demand for what we want? Should we not stand up for what we believe? Dare we not speak up for what is right for our people? Is it not time, Excellencies, that we stand up to receive our share, raise our voice in the international arena? Is it not time that we forge common positions on critical issues of importance and defend them ardently? Individually, most of the countries in this region are too small to hold a loud voice. Yet, collectively, we can cross oceans and scale mountains. It is time that we start putting South Asia first. Our challenge today is to work towards peace, security, and economic sustainability in the SAARC region, to harness the full potential of every corner of this region, to deliver prosperity that is felt by every individual, seen in every community, realized in every country, and appreciated by the rest of the world, to transform SAARC from a group of aspirations to an association of action and result. Next year, SAARC celebrates its 30th anniversary. It is also a time of celebration and joy in my own country, Maldives, as we celebrate our golden jubilee of independence. Such milestones not only offer us an opportunity to look back on what has been achieved, it is more importantly an opportunity to chart the course for future, reaffirm, resolve, and reassess priorities. I firmly believe at this point and juncture, our priorities for future collaboration and cooperation should be the 4 Ps: peace, prosperity, progress, and partnership. The objectives of SAARC were not in doubt. The potential of South Asia is not in doubt. The resolve of its leaders and expectation of its people must not be held in doubt, and hence the success of the organization will surely not be in doubt. As the last speaker of this distinguished gathering, I am particularly happy and duty-bound to acknowledge the contribution of my predecessor speakers, and particularly I am encouraged by the hearty words Prime Minister Modi has expressed towards making SAARC a real success. I congratulate Mr. Prime Minister. The success of this organization should not be held in doubt. Big or small, in the south or in the north, we are bound by common identity. We are bound by common culture. Each one of us has our contribution to making this region a success. The lives and livelihoods of 1 billion people are in our hands. It is time, my distinguished colleagues, that we show leadership and we walk the talk. Thank you. Yameen.